What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another break and enter story time. This one's about rooftoping, aka the art of utilizing bypass tools to make your way onto the roofs of skyscrapers. In this case, a pretty high-end office building with a reputation to maintain, so getting caught isn't really an option. I ain't trying to go to court over photography, man. Fuck that. Prior to the send, I think the only info we had was there was no cameras in the stairwell and that it's probably free tap since it's an office building. Everything else was a bit of a mystery. So suited up in our dorkiest set of clothes, we march our way in confidently saying hi to the concierge as we make our way to the elevators. And when we get into the elevators, we tap up to like a relatively high floor and just sat in the toilets for like a few minutes just in case the secchi was still watching the floors that we stopped at. We wanted to just sit in a blind spot, think we went off into like a workspace or something, and then we went back to our fire escape. But obviously, because it was an office building, the people on the floor were wondering like, what the fuck, who are these cunts, what are they doing and shit. I think we literally just told them like, oh, we just came up to use the toilet, we're going back to our floor. Out of sight, and hopefully with the security guard not watching the cameras anymore, we head into the fire exit and make our way to the top. Like I said, I already knew there was no cameras in the stairwell, but I didn't know the roof access method yet, or even if it was still possible. But we made our way to the top door as per usual and got it open. This then led into some kind of like some storage and maintenance room. This is pretty common, but definitely ups the stakes because the floor is frequented by workers and has elevators on the floor. So secchi can literally just elevate us straight to the roof. We proceed with caution, we see a staircase, we go up it, and sure enough, roof access point. But we couldn't get it open. While we had all the tools and expertise for pretty much every door you're going to come across on a day-to-day basis, in office buildings, for the roof doors, a lot of the times I have magnet locks, meaning without very specific tools, there ain't no way we're getting that shit open without leaving damage. And we're better than that, so that wasn't an option either. Giving up on that door, we had either two options: come back with the right tools or find an alternative route. Well, since there were no cameras, might as well have a look around and see what we can find. While snooping around the floor below, I managed to get a door open that led into this room that had a perfect gap to the roof that we could climb through. Fucking perfect. Immediately I waved the bro over and we start climbing. I think that's where I start recording. Now, this building was tall, but unfortunately it was surrounded by even taller buildings. Now, our rule of thumb was always leave the ledge stuff like hangs and leg dangles and even just walking on the edge, just anything like super obvious for the last minute. So if someone spots us and calls it in, we're already on our way out by the time the security's on the way up. But I guess we're kind of blinded by like greed and pushed our luck a little bit too far by maybe like a good 5 minutes or so, fucking around on the edge. I'm pretty sure I was saying it throughout the video multiple times. I'm pretty sure my mate even said like before we went up, we're gonna get spotted, and I was like, yeah, yeah, I know.
People might see you from 120. Yeah.
Nah, seriously, I really did fuck up on this one.
Yeah. Not too happy with my photos, but I reckon we just go. Actually, can you stand right in that corner again? For a second.
But eventually we did decide we need to go quick. So we started climbing down, and as I get down the ladder with my mate following right behind me, we start walking back over to the way we climbed up. I think we were doing like a little light jog, but wasn't enough. Sure enough, secchi blasts open the door. Now, getting caught blows arse, but what matters most is who's catching you. Cops on the roof? Yeah, you're fucked. Security? Alright, like we're on the hook, but we're still alive. Building manager? I don't know, like offer him a beer or something. But thankfully, this guy was only security and didn't look like he'd called the cops at all. So playing it cool, we go through and explain how we're just with the photography problem and how all the doors are left open. He didn't really believe us, but you know, what could he do? He took us down to the lobby, and that's where he went wrong. If he had just kept us in the plant room and like called the cops, maybe things would have ended different. I don't know. As we get to the lobby, he tells us to stay here while on the phone, obviously waiting for like some scary lot of people, bro, that I don't really want to fucking talk to. Probably cops. But as he was saying that, a worker leaving the building pressed the exit button, opening the automatic door. We saw that as our chance and fucking booked it. The guy grabbed on like my mate's bag behind me, but apparently just like slipped off, so he was all good. Although this one wasn't really the end of the world, I've still never been happy with how it went because, well, we broke our own rule by like a good 5 minutes, and that probably ruined the spot for the future gen of urbexes, you know, like it's all fucked now. There's definitely cameras and shit in there now. And I know this is a short one, but I'm just using this account as like a memory bank at the moment, so I'm not really worried about the quality of the videos I'm making right now, low-key.